Good evening.
Good evening. Just give me 2 seconds.
Hello.
Yes.
Arya ma'am, this is Kushku here. I tried to reach you last week also, but I couldn't. My mic wasn't supporting me to speak to you. If you remember, ma'am, I was continuously asking on chat how to unmute, how to unmute.
Yeah. Okay.
Ma'am,
So you change your name to Khushbu on your screen, so that would be more better. So I know like you're Khushbu, right? Okay, that's great. Thank you for joining, everyone. Let's join our hands, close our eyes, take a deep breath in and out. Take one more deep breath, release. Take one more deep breath and bring your focus between your two eyebrows, that is your third eye chakra. Just be there in the present moment. Forget about everything what is happening around you and just focus on what you are here. And feel the gratitude for this divine time. Thank you, universe, for this divine time. Thank you, universe, for bringing us into this gratitude journey and giving us the intelligence to be in this journey. Thank you for choosing us as the blessed soul, because everyone do not come into this journey. Thank you for the lovely body. Thank you for the lovely brain, the wonderful machine of this body which is working every day. I'm truly grateful to that. Because of it, I'm able to attend the sessions. Thank you to my mind and brain, which brings me here on time to be on the sessions. Thank you for the lovely family which supports, cares, and understands us. Thank you for all the blessings that is flowing into our life in all the areas of health, relationship, career, and money. Day by day, we are understanding how to be happy and live a happy and joyful life. Thank you for making me a channel of blessings so that I enlighten other people's life, so that we enlighten further. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, so good evening, everyone. So, what was yesterday's practice? Who will tell me? Who will tell me what was yesterday's practice? What did we learn yesterday?
Magical day.
Magical day, very good. And you were supposed to do the magical day, right? From today morning, start your day well. Think as if it has gone well beforehand, right? Okay. So, now today we are moving to another great chapter, that is healing your relationships. Yeah? One minute.
VLOOKUP फॉर्मूला आता है.
Just let me stop that. Yeah. Clear? Everything clear? Yes? Yeah. Please. Today's chapter is very interesting. Okay? Magically heal your relationships. Tell me one thing. Can you see what can you see in this picture? This frame is broken. Can you see? This frame is broken. That relationship is showing that it is. I told you every picture has something to say about if you pay attention. So it's showing that this is broken. that means the relationship has gone to a toss. Okay, so today's chapter is about magically heal your relationships. Now, tell me one thing, okay? If you, how many of you know that the सबसे पहला रिलेशनशिप किसके साथ? या
With mother? Wait a second.
नो
Parents?
फर्स्ट रिलेशनशिप इज विथ whom?
with ourselves.
Yes, with ourselves. Very good, Priyanka ji. Your first relationship is with yourself, right? And we don't think only about it anytime. And if you don't have good relationship with yourself, you will never have good relationships outside, in your family, in your neighborhood, in your friends, in your colleagues, in your boss, with anyone. Okay, because see, today we are going to understand कि if there is something in your relationship, so your first relationship is with yourself. Now you have to understand that today's chapter is on working on those relationships where you are having a line crossed, means you, that relationship is not at all good, or that relationship is only left to hi hello, because maybe you have had a tow, maybe you have had a fight, maybe you had an argument, and now that it has moved, that relationship is no longer which it used to be. Like you had a very good friend, but because some argument happened between you two, and now you just say hi hello with that friend. Internally you're feeling, oh, I should have good relationship, I should have good relationship with that person. It could be your own sister, it could be your own brother, it could be your own father, it could be your own mother-in-law, father-in-law. होता है ना कि कभी कभी किसी ने कुछ बोल दिया, someone said something, and then you start feeling, कि oh my god, how could he speak to me like that? Because why? Ego self is working between us. We cannot take कि हमने कुछ बोला and someone did not listen to me. It happens. So today we are going to learn how to use gratitude for our relationships, put light in them of gratitude and heal them. Now, why do you need to heal your relationships? Can anyone unmute and speak? Why do you feel that you need to heal your relationships?
Because it keeps troubling us when we think more.
Yes, because it is affecting us only,
Yes.
right? Now, how many of you are stuck in any relationship? Maybe with your parents, maybe with your in-laws, maybe with your boss, maybe with your colleagues. How many of you are stuck with any relationship? Raise your hands or unmute and speak. Yes, very good. Very good, Purna. So if you are stuck with any relationship, right? It could be your friends, it could be your teacher, it could be your neighbors, it could be anyone. If you are stuck in that relationship, today is the chapter where you're going to learn how to come out of it. So she starts with like heal your relationship. If you have a difficult or a broken relationship, if you have a difficult or broken relationship, are suffering from a broken heart, someone broke your heart. Okay, you loved that person, but that someone broke your heart, or hold any resentment or blame. Someone blamed you, maybe it was 5 years back. It could be your own parents, it could be your own sisters, it could be your elder siblings. And you hold any resentment or blame toward another person for anything, you can change it through gratitude. Do you believe it that you can change through gratitude? Yes or no? You can believe? Yes, it can happen. Yes, see the miracles. Gratitude will magically improve any difficult relationship, whether that person is a husband or a wife, a brother or a sister, a son or a daughter, a partner, boss, a business client. It could be that you have had a tow with your business client also. And now that relationship is not good. It could be a work colleague, it could be a mother or father in law, it could be a parent, it could be a friend, or it could be a neighbor. So you can improve any relationship. You can heal your own relationship also. The relationship you have with yourself is the first relationship. Okay, so if you are very strict or critical about yourself, you will find outside people who are very critical with you. So remember that whenever you are facing any relationship challenges, find out, go inside within you and find out what is bothering me. What is bothering me, which is inside me. It's not at all outside. In mirror session, we learnt that whatever outside we are seeing is our own mirror. Okay? So, when we are faced with a difficult relationship or a challenging situation in a relationship, in almost all cases, we are not in the least bit grateful for that other person. So, if you are very angry with some person or you are upset, okay, you are upset with any person, what do? You don't feel like talking, right? You try to avoid that relationship. And why do you try to avoid that relationship? Or maybe you want to speak something but you don't speak. Why? You keep mum. Why? What is the reason that you don't want to talk?
Because again, we will be hurt if we keep
Yes,
talking.
because you feel that you will be hurt. Very good. You feel that you are so afraid of getting hurt that you do not speak out what you want to express also. So just now take your journal and write a list of the people with whom you do not have a good relationship. Take your journal and just write it down with today's date, chapter 15, magically heal your relationship, and just write down at least 4 to 5 people with whom you do not have good relationship. Write it down. Because the moment you will write down, you will know how to heal it. Now, healing does not mean that you have to go and chit and chat every day with that person. But when you heal it, you are out of it. You come out of it very nicely. You start feeling happy. You start feeling, what do you say, you are stress free. You are not stressed with that relationship. And I'm telling you, relationships are very important for growing. If you don't have relationship around you, you are not at all growing. Because when relationships come with challenges, you grow. Today I tell, every day I tell, thank you, that situation with my husband and everything what I've gone through, because those challenges came in my relationship, I became so strong what I'm there today. So relationships help you to grow, whether it could be in a very good way or whether it could be in a very different way. Maybe you might have negative situations, you might have positive situations, but relationships are very important to grow. There is where you grow, otherwise you are not growing. The people who go and sit in the Himalayas, they are not growing. So instead, we are busy blaming the other person for the problems we have with them. If you have written, we'll continue. Instead, we are busy blaming. See, she says, when we are faced with a difficult relationship or a challenging situation in a relationship, in almost all cases, we are not grateful for that person. Instead, we are busy blaming the other person, because that person did like that. That is why I'm behaving like that. That person told me like that. I am not going to go and say sorry to that person. So we have because we are blaming that person, we will not have good relationship with them, and that means we don't have a shred of gratitude, and we are not at all grateful for that relationship. And blame is never going to make a relationship better. Remember, write this down. Blame is never going to make a relationship better. Very important sentence she has written. And it's never going to make better your life also. Your life also will never be better. In fact, the more you blame, the worse the relationship gets and the worse your life gets. Right? If you have experienced this, okay, the more you blame the other people, you the relationship gets worse and more. But what happens? We are in such a relationship, okay? We want everyone, to be in our control. We want everyone to be in our control. Husband ने कुछ बोल दिया, he is not listening. So we have made a compartments, हमारे relationship में हमने compartment बना लिए. Husband should behave like that only. Wife should behave like that only. Okay. Mother-in-law should behave like that only. So we have made that compartments in our relationships. So we look from our viewpoint at our relationships because we want to control them. We want our relationships, in a controlled way. मैं जैसे बोलूँ वैसे होना चाहिए. मैं जैसे घर में चाहूँ वैसा होना चाहिए. So we either control the husband or the husband controls the wife. Because we have made कि हाँ husband जब घर पे आता है तो ऐसे ही behave करना चाहिए. Wife जब बाहर जाती है तो she should behave like that only. So and when that thing does not get fulfilled, you start having clashes between the relationships. So whether it's a current relationship or a past relationship, if you harbor bad feelings toward another person, practicing gratitude will eliminate those feelings. Now, see, when you are having any bad relationship, what is happening in your mind? See, that person has spoken, said everything and moved away. He might not be feeling bad also, but you are feeling bad, right? At heart, you are troubling your heart, you are troubling your mind by thinking about that thought again and again, or thinking about that person again and again, that why did he behave like that, why did she behave like that with me, right? So she's saying that if you harbor bad feelings towards another person, practicing gratitude will eliminate those feelings. What would you want to remove your bad feelings about another, why would you want to remove bad feelings about another person? Why? Ask this yourself the question, why do I want to remove bad feelings against another person? Why? Like the other day, if Sujiji was telling that I'm not able to write gratitude for that person, then she can ask this question to herself, why am I feeling so bad about that person? So you will understand holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burnt. Nothing is happening to the front person. Because that front person has told, moved away, crushed your ego, crushed your confidence and moved away. But what are you doing? You're still catching it in your hand. And you are still angry at that person. Oh, how could he do that? I will never forgive him in my life. So holding on to anger is like a grasping hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. Remember that Gautam Buddha said this, that nothing will happen to the front person. You will get burned. Founder of Buddhism. Bad feelings about another person burn your life, but gratitude will eliminate them. Okay? For example, if you have an ex-partner who is connected to you through your children and the relationship isn't good. So here she is talking about a partner who has got divorced. Okay? Even if you have got divorced. So she's saying, for example, if you have an ex-partner who is connected to you through your children and the relationship isn't good, maybe they have children. They have got divorced, but they have children. Look at your children's faces and realize that they wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for your ex-partner. Because you had that partner, you could get those children, right? Your children's life are one of the most precious gifts you have. And look at your children and give thanks to your ex-partner for their lives every single day. So because of your ex-partner was there, even if now you are divorced, but because he was there or she was there, you had children and you became mother or father. So as well as bringing peace and harmony to the relationship, through your example, you will be teaching your children the greatest tool for their life, that is gratitude. So when you become grateful even for your ex-partner, even though he's not there in your life, but at least he became the father or mother of your children, You are teaching your children indirectly the greatest tool of their life, that is the gratitude. That they have to be in gratitude for anything. Or if you are suffering from a broken heart or a grief due to a relationship having ended, you can use your gratitude's magical power to transform your pain. So if you are really having too much pain in that relationship, maybe your sister is not talking to you, or maybe your brother is not talking to you, and you really want that relationship to improve, or maybe your sister-in-law, your brother-in-law, your husband's brother, your husband's sister, maybe anyone, you can use gratitude to heal that relationship. I'm not saying that you go every day and please that person and chit chat to that person, that it is, she's not saying that in this chapter. She is saying that you have to come out of it. You have to heal that relationship so that you are free. Your soul is free. So when your soul is free from this baggage, you are creating space for something new. Otherwise, every relationship you will look into that same viewpoint. You will have same perspective, and whenever that person will come in front of you, you will always get that thought in your mind, and you will feel that person is that way only. So that is why she's saying that you have to use gratitude's magical power to transform your pain, and don't remain in pain whole life thinking about that person. So gratitude magically transforms emotional pain into healing and happiness faster than anything else. And the story of my parents is a perfect example of that. Now, she is the author, Rhonda Byrne. She's talking about her parents. Okay, she says that my mother and father fell in love with each other virtually at first sight, and from the moment they met, they were truly grateful to be with each other, and they had the most beautiful marriage I have ever seen. And when my father died, my mother understandably suffered from enormous grief. And after months of suffering, she began to use gratitude's magical power. And despite her immense grief and pain, she was in pain, that she lost her partner. But she looked for the things to be grateful for. And she began with the past. And she recalled all the wonderful times of happiness she had received through the decades with my father. Then she took the next big step and she looked for the things to be grateful for in the future. And one by one, she found them. She found or remembered the things she had always wanted to do, but didn't have time to do when my father was alive. And with this courageous step of gratitude, opportunities to fulfill her dreams magically poured in. And her life became rich with happiness again. And the magical power of gratitude gave my mother a new life. So she's sharing her parents story, that father, they had a very good relationship, and then one day he expired, and then she was in pain, but she started looking for the past grateful times, like when she had good things, she had spent time with her husband, when she had gone out, when she did shopping, when he might have gifted her something. So she started becoming grateful for all that, and then in that she found how to look into the future. And she started thinking, oh, now I have this time for the things which I wanted to do, but when he was there, I could not do. And she started doing that. She started doing that. And she started fulfilling her dreams. And for today's magical practice, you are going to look for the hot coal that is burning your life and literally turn into gold through gratitude. So you have to look कि आज मेरी लाइफ में ऐसा कौन सा रिश्ता है जिसके अंदर मैं लाइट डालना चाहती हूँ ग्रैटिट्यूड की. See, when there is a paper, and if it tears, what do you do? Very important paper you have and it tears, what do you do?
We try to fix it, ma'am.
Yes, you will stick it, right? You will use some gum, you will use some paste, and you will stick it, right? So same way, today you are going to heal your relationships with the gratitude balm. You are going to apply the balm of gratitude, okay? And heal your relationship. You are going to apply that ointment of gratitude and heal your relationship. She says, sit down and make a written list, okay? So she's saying for today's magical practice, you are going to look for the hot coal that is burning your life and literally turn it into gold through gratitude. Choose one difficult, problematic, or broken relationship that you want to improve. Take one relationship today, and it doesn't matter whether the person is currently in your life or it was past relationship, whether you are still there with that partner, or you have got divorced, or your partner is no more in this life also. You can still heal that relationship. And if it's a past relationship and the person is no longer in your life, sit down and make a written list of 10 things you are grateful for about the person you have chosen. So you have to look into the good things, to heal the relationship. You're not going to focus on the bad things what they have told you. You are going to write good relationship. And last time also I told you that if you do not find good things in that person, even if you find one good thing, write that good thing 10 times. So think back through the history of the relationship. Go back and think how that relationship was with that friend of mine. Wow, we used to enjoy so nice. We used to go out, we used to have this, that, and think about all the good things you have done with that person. And list the great things about the person or the great things you received from that relationship. Maybe your relationship gave you that time. Maybe when you were friendly with that person, she gave you time. And the easiest way to do is to think back to the way the things were before the relationship deteriorated or ended. So think what was good before the relationship went sour. Think कितनी अच्छी चीजें थी before we had a fight. So if the relationship was never good, then think hard about the good qualities in the person because they are there. At least think about good qualities. If you don't find anything, at least think that person looks good, that person is honest, or that person is very beautiful. Whatever it is, at least you can find the good qualities. This magical practice is not about who is right or wrong. आपको वो नहीं देखना है कि who is right, who is wrong. नहीं नहीं, वो ही wrong था, मैंने तो कुछ नहीं किया. You are not going to judge that person. You are just going to write good thing about that person if you really want to heal that relationship. So you don't have to think who is right or who is wrong. Stop judging that person. So no matter what you feel, someone has done to you. No matter what someone said or didn't do for you, or you can heal the relationship, and you don't need the person in order to heal you. So these practices are so nicely designed, that you don't need also that person in front of you. You don't need also that person. Because what will happen? My life is going to become good. My life is going to become magical. Right? See, if you don't release and if you don't heal those relationships and you carry that baggage, you are not creating the space. फिर आपकी लाइफ में मैजिक्स कैसे आएंगे? बिकॉज देर इज नो स्पेस ओनली. You are still in negativity. So when you release all these things, when you forgive the people, when you start looking ahead in your life, you will see there will be difference. So this magical practice is not about who's right or wrong. No matter what they have done to you, what they have said to you, you are just going to see, what is good in that person. And there is gold in every relationship. So आज उस सोने को ढूंढना है आपको. You have to find that gold in that relationship, even the difficult ones, and to bring riches to all your relationship and your life, you have to find the gold. So how will your relationship become rich? By finding that gold in that person. As you dig and discover the nugget of gold, write it down. Address the person by name and express the sentence in gratitude. So she is asking you, take that one relationship and you're going to write, express it at the sentence of in the form of gratitude. And she's giving here the example. You're going to write that person's name, and then you're going to write, I am grateful for what. So every time you're writing, you're going to write that name and I'm grateful for what. Against next sentence, you're going to write name and I'm grateful for what, like that. 10 sentences for one relationship you're going to write. So she's saying that you have to work first on one relationship. So here she's given us the example how you're going to write. Understand the example. Paul, I see she's talking about a person who have got divorced, okay, and they have children. So how she's going to find the gratitude in that? So that lady might be feeling so bad, na, she's got divorced, she might be getting irritable, she might be angry on that person, but how she has to improve her relationship? She'll write, Paul, I am grateful for our time together. While our marriage did end, I learned a lot. I am so much wiser today, and I use what I learned from our marriage in many of my relationships today. So, whatever she has learned in her own relationships, she is saying that today I got to lot to learn. Even there is our relationship has gone to divorce, we have got divorce, but I learned a lot from our marriage, and I'm using that in my other relationships. Paul, she's writing the name I am grateful for and the thing what you're grateful for. I am grateful for everything you did to try and make a marriage work, because 10 years of marriage means you did try. So she's being thankful for that also. She is not keeping that bitterness, of the divorce or what her husband has done, and because of that they have got divorced. She's keeping that aside and writing gratitude. So, Paul, I'm grateful to you for our children. The joy I receive from them every day could not be without you. Paul, I am grateful to you for the hard work and the long hours you put in to support our family while I was at home taking care of our children. It was a big responsibility to have all of us dependent on you, so thank you. So maybe when she had given birth to the children, she was not working, but her husband took care of that. He was responsible. He took every responsibility. So she became grateful for that. So, Paul, I am grateful to you for the precious moments I had with our children as they grew up. I got to see our children talk and walk for the first time, and I know you didn't have that opportunity. So, since he was working, the father was working, he did not have the time to see the children. But still, she became grateful for that. I got to see the children talk and walk when they were growing up, the first moments when we see our children growing up. But the father was in the work and he could not see that. So she's saying thankful for that also. See, Paul, I'm grateful for your support when I went through the difficult time of grief and loss. So maybe, when she was in grief, when she was sadness, but he supported her. So, Paul, I'm grateful to you for the times when I was sick and you did your best to take care of me. So even if the relationship has ended, even if it is your boss colleague relationship, your boss might have been sometime good to you, write gratitude for that. Maybe he might have appreciated you, write gratitude for that. Now, even if you do not have children and you have got divorced, write all the good times you spent. Maybe you might have traveled, maybe when you were sick, maybe there was you had some family issues, and he came and he supported you. So become grateful for that. Maybe it could be a friend. Maybe it could be your sister. It could be your father-in-law. It could be a mother-in-law. Anyone. At least they might have taken some care of you. Maybe they might have supported you somewhere. They might have helped you when your children were growing up. They took care of your children when you went to job. So at least you can become grateful for that. So Paul, I'm grateful for the great times we had, and we did have many. And Paul, I'm grateful that you want to continue to be a father, because even after divorcing, the husband might have said, okay, I will still remain their father. I will keep on meeting them. I will come and meet them. So she's being grateful for that. So Paul, I'm grateful for your support and the time you want to give to our children. And I know they mean as much to you as they do to me. So this is how you're going to write 10 sentences. That is what she's saying, to write 10 gratitude for any relationship which you are choosing today, to heal it. And then slowly you can do next day another one, next day another one, that way. And it might be many. It is not one relationship where you will see, if you note down, if you might have written in the list, you will find many. That you have many broken relationship which were very good before, but now you are not at all in good terms with them. It is just hi, hello. And you don't have to go and say sorry to them. You don't have to go and say anything to them. You don't have to say, I'm grateful that you behave like that with me, that today I came in gratitude. No, nothing you have to do. You just have to do your practice of writing gratitude for them. And you will see the miraculous results. They will call you up. They will turn back to you. They will come back in your life. And then they will be sorry for it. I used it for my sister, and I know what difference I saw. Within third day she had called me. So by the time you have finished your gratitude list of 10 things, you should feel much better about the person and the relationship. So she's saying by the time you finish writing, because if you're writing with feeling, then you will feel much better about that person and the relationship. And the ultimate point you want to reach is where you don't have any bad feelings towards the person anymore, because it's your life that is harmed by those feelings. Because what feelings you are having, that is affecting your life every day. What feelings you are having towards that relationship is affecting your life. Nothing is happening to the front person, but you are still catching those feelings in your memory, in your subconscious mind. It is going to affect you. It is going to affect you. So you should feel blessed that you have relationships in your life. If you have a very good relationship with everyone, you should feel blessed that I have a very good relationship with everyone. People want to be with you. So you are the luckiest one. You are the wealthiest one. See, money is not everything, and wealth and richness is not everything, which only through materialistic things. You become rich only with relationships also. If people are there around you to take care of you. And the ultimate point you want to reach is where you don't have any bad feelings towards the person anymore, because it's your life. And that is harmed by those feelings. Every relationship is different, and if need be, you may choose to repeat this magical practice over several days until you reach the point where you don't have any bad feelings toward that person anymore. Now sometimes it so happens that the relationship is so sour that you are not able to do gratitude for that person. So maybe you can do it continuously for 3 days, maybe for 4 days or 5 days, till you feel ki now you have overcome that feeling of hatred, anger against that person. If you're using gratitude's magical power to improve a current relationship, you will see the relationship begin to change miraculously before your eyes. Okay, so she's saying that if you're using gratitude's magical power to improve a current relationship, maybe husband wife are not talking to each other, having issues with husband and wife, or maybe parents, you can see the relationship begin to change miraculously before your eyes. If you start writing gratitude for that person, you can write for your husband, you can write for your wife. Don't create compartments what we are creating, ki my husband should behave like that, or my wife should behave like that, he should be in control of me, he should do like that only, my children should behave like that only. No. Who are we to judge our children also? We are no one. We are no one. We are just raising them. We have been bought, they have selected us, and we are just raising them. We don't own them. We don't own our children, remember that. So it only takes one person to magically change a relationship through gratitude, but it is the person who uses gratitude who receives the benefit in their whole life. So it takes only one person, okay? So only you can do that healing. You can heal that relationship, and whole life will be benefited. If you chose a past relationship, see, maybe you have divorced, or maybe you had a friend who is not at all in good terms with you, or maybe it could be a relative, it could be a father-in-law, it could be a mother-in-law, where you are not in contact with the person anymore, you will still feel a peace and happiness fill you. And at the same time, you will see other current relationships in your life magically improve. See what she's saying. You do gratitude for one relationship, you are healing one relationship, but simultaneously your current relationship will start improving. And who doesn't want that? You want good relationship at your work, you want good relationship at your at home, you don't want stress every day in your family relationships, right? You don't want ki your work environment should be stressed, your colleagues should be feeling jealous or unloved towards you. So if you start feeling that happiness in the relationships, why not work on that relationship? So if you work on one relationship, you will see outside in your environment every relationship of yours is started improving. And that is the magic what happened. That is why this book is called Magic. In the future, if a relationship becomes challenging, and she's talking about future also, maybe today you don't have anyone, any stuck relationship or any broken relationship, but in the future if a relationship becomes challenging, remember to use this magical practice immediately. Even in future you might find some, you had a tow with some, your father-in-law, your mother-in-law, or your sister-in-law or someone, immediately start using this practice of gratitude. Start writing gratitude for the persons you're grateful for, the good things, and see, she's saying that you will see the change and miracles happening in your life. You will stop the difficulties before they get any bigger, because little misunderstanding happened, and what we do, we create our egos. Why should always I be like that? Why should I be why I should go do this? Why should I go and say sorry? This is what we do. Let it be you, let it be me. We do this. So that is why if you become humble, if you work on your relationship, the moment any fight happens, the moment any argument, family came, some relatives came and you all had an argument, and before it becomes bigger, and you start building, because what happens, one thought process, you start building 60,000 thoughts around it. So what happens, you will stop the difficulties before they get any bigger, and instead you will increase the magic in that relationship. So magic practice number 15, magically heal your relationships. Count your blessings, make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you are grateful, reread your list, and at the end of each blessing say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Choose one. That I hope you all are doing this. Count your blessings every day. It takes only 10 minutes. It only takes 10 minutes to write 10 blessings. Choose one difficult, problematic, or broken relationship that you want to improve. Sit down and make a written list of 10 things you are grateful for that person you have chosen, and write it down in the following way. She has given us the format. You have to write that person's name and then write, I am grateful for what? Write down the format and keep in your book. Write down in your journal, the name and I am grateful for, and you have to give the reason why you are grateful for. So each and every, you have to find 10 good things of that person and write the gratitude. And just before you sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. And I hope you are doing the magic rock practice. Again tomorrow we are again, see there was health chapter, right? We did before also. Now again we are coming to a deeper chapter of magic and miracles in health. So whoever are having health issues, be there tomorrow. Yes, any question coming to your mind related to today's practices?
I don't have any questions, but just want to add a few things here.
Yeah.
I have been practicing this Ho'oponopono, and definitely it helps a lot. It's a kind of gratitude or taking responsibility of whatever the situation we are at now. Really, this chapter I could completely able to resonate with each and every word that you have told. It first shatters the ego.
Yes.
Whatever we have with a person, it
Yes.
first shatters the ego.
Yes.
Only when we come out of the ego we will be able to feel gratitude, and we can be completely released from the regret, grudge, anger, everything. Then obviously whatever we attract will happen. It is a first step of opening to the spiritual awakening, I say. It really helps a lot. When it comes to money, health, and job, all these things can be done easily. But when it comes to relationship, it's it is a bit difficult. The other day when Suji was telling the same thing, uh, the first step is to get the ego shattered, and really it not only gives you happiness, the kind of baggage that we have been carrying forward for so much, the release, I don't know how to explain the kind of feeling. The mental health improves, the emotional health improves, and obviously it ends up with a good physical health. So this is definitely a must to do for each and everybody. And if everyone in the world gets to know about this gratitude writing, hoponopono, and law of attraction, everybody will be into bliss, I say.
Yes, and that is we are working towards, we wanted to reach for more people. See, Ho'oponopono, I have told you, it works in any condition. Front
Yes,
person is getting angry on you, in your mind you start just saying Ho'oponopono 4 sentences.
really.
You are getting angry on another person, stop yourself immediately and start saying Ho'oponopono. You are afraid of some meeting, you are afraid of some presentation, you are having some fear whether this work will be done, just speak Ho'oponopono. Now I'll tell you what Ho'oponopono does. Basically, it she said that it removes the ego. You know basically it cleanses it,
Yes.
it erases whatever. See, the memory, basically your memory is attached to that, your thought is there, your feeling is there. When you remove that, when you say Ho'oponopono, it cleanses it, it releases you. And why you want to remain in the cage? Why not leave your soul free? And just, see, when you go deeper into death and life, no, because I have studied that and I'm still studying that, you will understand that, whatever we are doing here is all stupidity. It's
Exactly.
useless. We have not come here on this planet for this, but we have moved our direction. We were born as, God created us as a good souls, to have good journey, to create something, to help other people and everything. But we went into this ego. He gave us ego, that is there present in us. It is necessary also, I'm telling you, it is necessary. Ego is not bad. Many people project it very bad, but ego is not bad. But you should know where to keep it and where to release it. Because if you don't have that balance, then you go into pride. That ego pride is very bad, which is not at all good for you.
So the pain, the regrets, the grudge, the anger, everything goes off,
Goes
by
away. I'm
yeah.
telling you, Ho'oponopono is the best prayer.
Yes,
You follow any religion, you do anything, but the moment you do that prayer, na, I don't know, I to get goosebumps.
really.
I get goosebumps. I start, I do for others also praying. I do heal other people also through that by saying for them. If I know some person is having some problem and some person speaks to me, I immediately start that. And you just have to take your mala, do it 108 times. Just do it once 108 times. Sit all alone and do it 108 times, and you just come and tell me the experience. How did you feel? Just go sit outside in a balcony or something all alone, close your eyes and start doing it without any disturbance. You will see the difference. But I have used it for traffic, I have used it for skin problems, I have used it for financial problems, I have used it for all the problems. I used it for other people's healings also, and it has really worked. I have a miracle diary.
Yes.
Yes, Lakshmi ji, you wanted to speak
I
something?
want to share an experience today, what I had faced. Actually, I was trying to get a meeting with one important person for some help. I've been calling him, trying to reach out to him for last 2 weeks, but we couldn't. But today, Kumaran said, let's go directly and meet him. If he is there in the office, let's go and try to meet him. But still, I was very, very doubtful because he's a quite busy person. We were not sure whether we were able to meet him or not. That is also was not sure. We just started the day getting ready, got ready, and we just started. And till we entered that asking the security, I was just praying Ho'oponopono in the car. When the moment
I think
started
you got stuck. Huh.
here, I have not told this story. Yes.
Your voice is breaking.
Yeah. Sorry. And when we reached, and I asked the security, he's there. Then he said he's in a meeting, but he'll be free. He will be coming out in half an hour. You can go inside and wait. So that was like, it was amazing. Like we could meet him. We spoke to him. We had a good meeting, and the day was amazing. I think Kumaran will agree to it. It was a very nice day today for us.
Great. That is why I said, now apply it in your life. Experience it.
I have a lot of anxiety issues, ma'am. Anything before doing anything, I think a lot about it, take a lot of tensions. If I have to get some confirmations, I wait impatiently. So all these things and all, during that time, I pray, Ho'oponopono, and that helps almost 50-60%. But gradually it is like, helping me out because,
So you should, do it more.
yeah.
You should do more, and when before starting, you just take the responsibility. See, I take complete responsibility of my feelings of being anxious. You speak to yourself like that, and
Okay.
then start the Ho'oponopono. And you increase the power of it. Do it twice in a day. Whenever
Yeah.
you're sitting all alone, just do it for yourself. You will see the difference. Continuously do it. It will really help.
Thank
It helps. Yes, any other question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Ma'am, writing this gratitude, for parents, we are writing 10 gratitudes daily. And for my son also, I'm writing. And for this relationship also, I'm writing daily. If it is not possible to write, means can we write 2 days in once? Like for my son, though, I'm writing daily.
See, you see how much you write, that much percent you get the result. That is what the book is saying.
No,
Okay.
I just wanted to know that whether daily we should write.
See, parents, so I said you do it. If you have
Parents,
any
okay.
stuck relationship with your parents also, do it for them. That is very necessary because they are source energy. Now, one day if you're not able to do for your parents, at least orally you can say while going,
Okay. Okay.
when you're traveling, when you're in your cab, right? In the cab you can write, right? I have done Ho'oponopono so many times while traveling only to my office when I was principal. I have done
No,
most of the times Ho'oponopono when I was traveling only.
no, writing gratitude, ma'am.
See, if you're not able, that is what I'm saying. Now, suppose you're not able, I could not write my parents' gratitude today. So, what will I do? When I'm traveling, at least you're bringing that feeling ki I'm very grateful to my parents. They bought me very well, they taught me very well, they educated me very well. All these feelings you can speak to yourself and go. That is also gratitude.
No.
Don't go into the guilt trip that I'm not able to do it. But whatever you're doing, do it from the heart. That will create miracles and magics.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes. Anything else? Nothing? Okay, so we wind up.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you all for joining. God bless you all. Have a blissful weekend. Enjoy your Saturday. And tomorrow I might not take the class. Tomorrow morning I'll put the message because tomorrow we have plans to go out. So tomorrow I have to give time to my children because my daughter will be leaving next week. So this weekend only we have with her. So yeah. So thank you all for joining. God bless you all. Have a blissful night. Keep practicing. Tomorrow is Sunday. Tomorrow you have a free day from the session. So you can at least practice whatever if you have not finished, sit and do your practices.
Thank you, ma'am.
Take one
Thank
hour
you.
and do focus gratitude on any area, whatever you want. Okay? Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Enjoy your day with your kids.
Thank you.